You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight. The win over Tennessee means a lot to former Kentucky football players as well.
Yeah, let's check in with one of them right now. We have Kash Daniel of the UK Sports Network, also the former linebacker. Kash, as always, thanks for joining us. How was your weekend?
Man, I low-key, I felt like Coach Stoops after the game when he said that he had a glass of bourbon waiting on him and a Victor cigar. So I went down to Speedway and got me a Victor cigar as well in unison with Coach Stoops.
I think that's about that. What else are you going to do? That's perfect. So Tennessee just didn't just lose the game on Saturday. Now they lost former UK assistant Jimmy Brumbaugh after Jeremy Pruitt fired him 4 games into his career. I guess Jimmy Brumbaugh must have been calling plays and picking the quarterback.
Yeah, I guess.
Because that wasn't the problem.
I woke up last night and I saw where he got fired around midnight. And I was sitting there, I was like, why didn't they fire the quarterback coach? I mean, the defensive lineman didn't go out there and throw 3 interceptions, 2 pick sixes, and a forced fumble. I mean, that wasn't the D-line's fault. But, when it boils down to it, it could be a situation where, it's just been boiling over, game after game, and you never know what's going on. So, with only 4 games in there and getting your butt kicked by your former team, being on Coach Stoops' first staff here in Lexington, I bet that does kind of feel pretty good to Coach Stoops and them to get that dub. But that came quite a shock to me. But they don't play down in Tennessee. If you're not getting the job done, get out and find somebody that will.
Well, and they haven't been for a while. But
yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
All right. Next, the Cats may have lost senior nose guard Quinton Bohanna during the Tennessee game. It was kind of hard to watch him down there in obvious pain, but after the game he tweeted out that he's good and will be back. And also today Mark Stoops did say that Bohanna will sit out the Mizzou game with a knee injury. Kash, you know him, you've played with Quinton. How much of a force is Kentucky going to be missing this weekend with him not in the lineup?
Well, obviously, when you look at it from a defensive perspective, Quinton definitely is the anchor, of that defensive line, being the biggest guy on the defensive line. And he brings that heart and passion each and every snap. But the good thing is, you got a guy behind him in Bully McCall, who is not he's not a little guy. So I think we'll be good up there up front. But when he first went down, I thought it might have been his ankle. I know that he had been dealing with an ankle injury, the past 2 years when we played together, but. Quinton's leadership is definitely going to be missed out there, but I think the guys in the back end like Jamin and DeAndre, Phil, and those other guys are going to step up and go out there and play defensive football just like Quinton was out there. So I hope Quinton gets healthy real soon and get back out there dominating.
Yeah, because we do need him. Jeremy Jarman was telling us just Friday, like a lot of those interceptions they got against Mississippi State were because of the pressure that Quinton Bohanna was getting. All right, next, we can hate Tennessee all we want, and we do, but there was some touching moments surrounding the game. John Schlarman got the game ball. This has been a really tough couple of weeks for him, and also, what Tennessee did to pay tribute to Chris Oates during the game. I thought that was really a very classy move by the Vols to do that.
Absolutely. When you look at it, people say, it's a rivalry. There's a lot of emotions that go into that. But at the end of the day, we still respect each other as programs. We still respect each other, from our players to our coaches to our administrators. If you don't have that mutual respect, then I don't think you can play each other in the SEC with how much actual hate, there actual is in rivalry games like that. But to see the respect that they showed to Chris and to our program, you got to give a big shout out to Clay Bollinger down there. He used to be on our staff. He is the director of content for Tennessee, and so I'm sure he had something to do with that. And so a big thank you to Clay and all the guys that were there on that staff or in that front office, that came through Kentucky beforehand as well. And so, it was such a classy move for them. And, I was appreciative of it, just because Chris is my brother. I know his family was appreciative of it. I know that everybody involved was very appreciative for what they did, and it's a very classy move by the Vols as well. And then you talk about Coach Schlarman. Man, what a warrior. That guy is if I could pick somebody to have the mentality of, it would be Coach Schlarman. The way that he attacks each and every day, knowing that the chips are against him. It's it's nothing short of miraculous of what he does for this program and those guys. And I tweeted out the other day about, I think Barstool tweeted something about him, and I quote tweeted about him. I said that he not only does he make good players great players, but he turns boys into men. And that's the most true statement that I could ever put out there about Coach Schlarman. He helped develop me as a person and as a player, even though he didn't even coach me. And so to see that the appreciation that's shown toward Coach Schlarman after that game is definitely rewarded and definitely earned.
Spot on. Kash, well, thank you very much. Take care of yourself, and I'm sure we'll be talking soon, all right?
Hey, thank you guys. Have a great week.
Thanks, Kash. Stay with us. You're watching BBN Tonight.